Hello there, this is Nina Yang with Waffle Flower. In this video, I'm going to share how to use oversized clear stamps. The stamping block from our basic stamping kit works with majority of our stamps, but there are some, like this girl in a cup image, that are oversized. I'm going to show you 3 ways on how to use them. The first way is to use them without a stamping block. You can leave the stamp on the acetate sheet to stamp it. I'm removing the stamps around it to avoid inking them up accidentally. I'm using a blue ink that shows up well for this video. Ink up your stamp by gently tapping on it, then bring your paper to the stamp to transfer the ink. Make sure that at least one of your hands is holding down the paper at all times, so that the paper will not shift, which could cause your stamped image to be blurry. It is common that you might press too hard on some of the shallow parts of the stamp that you do not want the ink to transfer. There are 3 ways to fix this. You can ink up your stamp more carefully, or you can remove the excess ink with a wet cotton swab, or you can try to press on the back of your paper with even pressure. You don't have to press very hard on this. Keep your fingers flat and press down evenly is more important. See? Not bad, right? The second way is to use a stamping block that is bigger than your stamp. You can use the stamp the same way as we shared in our basics video. But for bigger stamps like this, it is very easy to miss a spot or a few spots. I recommend using a piece of craft foam or a rubber mouse pad underneath your paper when you stamp. It really helps to distribute the pressure evenly. The third way requires a special tool called Misti, which stands for the most incredible stamp tool invented. I think it's pretty amazing. You can see the original size on the left and the mini size on the right. You will need to trim your letter-sized paper in half to fit in the original Misti, and in half again for the mini Misti. Put your paper against either of the 2 corners on the left here. I'm using a magnetic bar I found on Amazon to help me hold the paper in place. A Misti comes with 2 round magnets, but I found this bar provides a stronger hold. Use the clear lid to pick up your stamp. Ink it up and close the lid to stamp. The best thing about a Misti is that you can stamp in the same spot over and over again. See how I missed the center of the image here? I just need to put my paper back into the same corner and stamp it again. See how smooth and vibrant it is. Perfect stamping every time. We have the mini Misti available in our online store, and I'll put the link in the video description below. Before I go, I also want to share a card I made by fixing my mistakes. This is the image we got from pressing too hard on the wrong spots. It happens to be in the center of the image, so I did a little fussy cutting and paper piecing to create a card. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. It's your chance to be creative. I also used the mini Misti to make sure my sentiment will be in the perfect place. Thank you again for joining me today. For more creative ideas and product info, please follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll see you again soon.